Coming right up is Marvel News number 75, and we've got stories on The Punisher, the new series that's coming from Greg Rucka. We've also got stories on the new creative team on Daredevil. Black Panther's creators are doing a Mystery Man limited series set in the 1920s. Ghost Rider is getting a new relaunch. Brian Michael Bendis is working on just an absolutely brilliant series. And there's going to be a big creative change coming up in Incredible Hulk. All that and more coming up in 60. Lots of stores can make lots of claims about themselves, but only I can make the claim that nobody has ever paid full price for a new comic here at Alternate Reality. Since 1994, every new comic that's walked out the door has been discounted 15% off. So if you want to save 15% off your new comics, there's only one place to come, and that's Alternate Reality.
He's a little bit country and he's a little bit rock and roll. I'll let you figure out which one. Here's Comic Book Man and Bo with some Marvel news.
Soylent Green.
Marvel News, episode 75. Think Tubby.
Hey folks, Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. It's time for
Marvel News.
Oh, Marvel News.
Wow, nothing makes Bo happy.
Big time, folks. Big time. Marvel News is being brought to you by Alternate Reality, which is located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood. Alternate Reality are all new comics, including all my Marvel comics.
Marvel.
All of them?
Well, the new ones.
What's our motto?
The
The
new ones.
tsunami stops here.
15% off every day for everyone.
By the way, this week's Marvel News brought to you by DC Comics.
Yes, brought to you by DC Comics.
It's an alternate
And
reality.
a grant from the Chubb Corporation.
Joining me
Because you
for
fell-
Marvel News
because you fell
is...
Bo.
And
JR!
our
Hey,
first...
how'd you get here?
I just snuck in.
And our first story up involves Frank Castle, the misanthrope.
He's a Punisher,
The new Punisher series will be from Greg Rucka, making his return to Marvel, and Marco Cicchetto.
Who?
Actually, remember the Squadron Supreme limited series?
Which
Oh,
one?
I remember. I
The one-
read
the
it
Howard
every day.
Chick-
'cause
the
I-
Howard-
Everyone was a mini.
The Howard Chaykin one?
Yeah.
The guy who drew that one?
It was Howard Chaykin, was it?
Well, no, Howard Chaykin just wrote it. It's
Oh,
a game
okay.
artist. But Ruckus, he's coming back to Marvel. He's doing the Punisher. He said that the Punisher will be a solitary man, no sidekicks, no people hanging around.
He won't use a gun.
And yes, he'll still be 60.
He won't have a daughter.
No, no, that's not.
He's not going to have a dog.
But he's the new Punisher.
What will Ace the Bat Hound do?
He'll be food.
He won't eat candy.
He'll be food.
He'll be food. Okay.
It's going to be dark and
He'll
gritty
just-
like
he'll
the
just
Punisher
read,
never
just
has
read the
been.
Bible.
Meanwhile, over in the Daredevil corner of the Marvel
What a
Universe,
corner that
The
is.
new team on Daredevil is
listen
going
up,
to be
listen up.
Mark Waid,
Oh,
Marcos Martin, and Paulo Rivera. The series starts in July along with the new Punisher book. And Mark Waid says that the book is going to get a little lighter tone, but it'll still be a crime book. And he's always wanted to write Daredevil. Marvel said, "You want to do it?" He said, "Oh, damn right, I'll do it."
Mark
So
Waid's
that's
a
it.
good writer. So
Mark
maybe
Waid's a
it'll
damn good writer.
be a
A lot
good
of
one.
a lot of playground crime.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my sandwich.
Give me back my lunch.
Black Panther. Black Panther's David Liss and Patrick Zircher are the team behind what?
Well, there was a teaser which popped up online about something called the Mystery Men. That is the team who's working on this 5-issue limited
Has
series.
anybody gotten a hold of Bob Burden about that?
Actually, they talked to Bob Burton about that. You know what? You can't copyright a title. You can only copyright a concept, and so he can't sue.
Oh, don't you love how they skirt around
What?
that stuff?
DC and Marvel own the copyright on the word superhero.
And actually,
they joined.
both of them have joined together to sue someone recently.
They
about it.
they filed a joint copyright together for the word superhero. This was back in the late 70s.
Yeah.
They did this, and they own the copyright to superhero, which is why you never see the word superhero in any other comic book besides a DC and a Marvel comic. They are using the term mystery men though.
Yep.
And Bob Burton did a comic and a movie. Not he made it, but a movie was made
Yeah.
about the mystery men.
And apparently, a judge said you can't copyright the words.
That is such
those
Wow.
words.
That
I
is
got
such
a great
bullshit.
idea for a character called Superman.
Actually, that was a joke that Bendis made. But this limited series will introduce new superheroes from the 1920s and 1930s. And what's really cool about this limited series is it's already done. All 5 issues are in, so that means it's going to ship on time. Boom, 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 boom.
Who are these characters?
They're brand new characters who've never been
Brand
seen before.
new. You've never seen
But
anything
you
like
will
them. One
see
flies.
younger versions of actually none of them fly.
None of them
You'll
fly.
see younger versions of certain Marvel characters in this limited series.
So a 6-year-old Steve Rogers is going to be running around,
Could be.
Could
Or
be.
Howard Stark.
or Howard Stark.
Or Howard Stark's
Adamantium
dad.
diapers.
Adamantium diapers.
Meanwhile, Brian Bendis and Mark Bagley are doing a bi-monthly Icon limited series called
Brilliant!
Brilliant.
Yeah.
It's about college students who decide to try to create superheroes in a lab. It'll be a bi-monthly series because Bagley needs to work for a living on his regular stuff during Ultimate Spider-Man. And so the two of them are working together on this. It'll be popping up from Icon sometime later on by the end of the year. I've seen some of the pages online. It looks pretty cool.
Actually, by calling it brilliant, aren't they opening themselves up to a lot of that
Being sued by Heineken.
That criticism that critics love to do. Brilliant, it isn't.
That's it. Could be it. They're going to be
Just-
sued, but they're going to be sued by the people who do Guinness.
They can do a book called Mystery Men.
Yes.
But nobody else can do a book called Brilliant. I'll bet. You won't.
Brilliant.
You
No, I
won't.
don't think you can copyright that either. I think you can copyright the concept. You can't copyright the name, the title.
Last story up. Creative changes coming up on this book right here.
Which book?
Greg Peck's going to be leaving Incredible
Oh.
Hulk with issue number 635. He's been working on the book for 4 or 5 years, and he says he's wrapping up with an arc which will basically set a new standard for the new direction of the character. And it's not really the last story because he jumped over a story that was sitting right there in front
That's
of
great
him.
because from what I understand, the readership is sick to death of Greg Peck on that book anyway.
I thought everybody loved. Well, Greg Peck,
I'm just reading what I read on the interwebs.
he's
The
leaving.
what?
Interwebs.
Interwebs.
I've never heard of that.
You know, the thing that we're on with this little
We're on
dog
the
and pony show
interwebs.
that we do every week.
I thought we were at the store.
We
Well,
are
we
at
are.
the store,
Yeah.
but we're also in the interwebs at the same
Or
time.
simultaneous.
We are?
It's the
Yes,
wonders of modern technology.
We are by
Exactly.
trial.
You are now Tron.
So anyway, in June.
Oh, I must really be boring then. I'm sorry, folks.
So anyway-
Tron bored me to death.
So anyway, in June you'll have a new Ghost Rider series from the team of Rob Williams and new Marvel exclusive Matthew Clark, and the series is connected with Fear itself. Matthew Clark has left DC. He's going to work for Marvel, and Ghost Rider is returning.
Good for him.
So June and July are really busy for both.
Gee, Ghost
companies.
Rider's returning. He has
Yes.
a movie coming out, doesn't he?
Wow.
How about that?
An amazing
How
coincidence.
about that?
That's shocking.
I'm done. I have nothing else to say.
You got
to
nothing
that.
else?
I got nothing.
They're doing a Liz Taylor tribute book. You know about that?
At Marvel?
Yeah.
Wow. Is it called Brilliant?
Yes, it's called Brilliant.
Excellent.
And that's it. We're done. We're finished. We're out of here. We've got no more Marvel news, but you can go to the store's website and check out all the Marvel news that we post up every single day. And actually, not every single day, but I just like saying that. And where's the store's website at? Oh, I'd ask these guys, but they can't grab their
We're
ass
too
with both
stupid.
hands. So I'll ask Sarah. Sarah, talk.
www.myalternatereality.com. Think of what could happen if you don't go.
So go to the store's website, check out all of his news, and until next time, this is Comic Book Man.
And it's Elizabeth Taylor.
And Bo, also known as Richard Button.
I thought it was Michael Todd. Saying
Oh, you're Michael.
bye.
You're Larry Fortensky. The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.